Welcome back to the Stick 'em Up YouTube channel. We are here today with a little bit of Would You Rather. We're kind of trying this out. We're getting we're doing a bit of a vibe check here. We're seeing on uh, if we're feeling a little bit of a new format here. For those who know who we are already, we are Stick 'em Up. We usually do a hockey podcast, but we're doing this about not hockey. We are just going a couple of random would you rather questions, and we're going to get right into it here. So, Broondy, I have
Disclaimer: I don't know any of these going in.
that is very true. That is very true.
I just showed up here.
Yeah, I've got a couple of would you rather's set up for Broondy. If he thinks of any throughout, maybe we'll be able to get to them at the end. But Broondy, you know what? I'm going to ask one of my easier questions at the start. This one will probably be one of the shorter conversations. Would you rather have regular chicken wings only for the rest of your life or boneless wings?
Ooh. Um, Boneless. It's a pretty basic
Same.
one, but they're just more versatile.
They're just so much easier to eat, man. Like,
Well, see. I mean, yes, like obviously there is that, but for me, I was just thinking like there's just I just feel like there's so many more things you can do with them too.
yeah. Yeah, you can cook them in a couple different ways. They're super easy to toss. And for anybody thinking it, no, they're different than chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets
Okay,
are
because I was
like
just gonna ask you if you thought that.
they are
Okay.
those are like shredded chicken on the inside. No, we're talking about like boneless chicken wings where it's like basically a cube of like actual chicken breast, like the good shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely the boneless though.
okay. I am in full agreement on that one. Um, let's go from one of the easier ones to one of the dumber and harder ones. Uh, Broondy, would you rather eat a rock half the size of a billiard ball or shave your head completely bald?
Oh, so just two completely
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no, not related at all. Because I know you wouldn't want to
Probably
shave your head,
bald.
but like, yeah, a lot of this question hinges on: do you think you can tank eating a rock half the size of a billiard ball?
Yeah, so I don't think I'm built different enough that I could just eat a rock. And again, almost winter time, so I could just throw on a toque and hey, maybe I could rock being bald. Maybe I could pull it off, and then I could just
Yeah, you know what? I could.
maybe I could. I probably couldn't, but one of my buddies he made the decision to just fucking just shave it,
Oh
and
yeah.
he pulled it off actually very very well.
You know what? Frankly, I look at most people and I go, I don't think you could pull off bald. Almost everybody who I do see is bald, whether they wanted to be or not. Most of them pull it off.
They
Like
pull it off
90%
pretty
of
well,
people
yeah.
pull it off. So,
Yeah.
and you know what? There's a lot of hat wearing between you and I already. So,
Yeah. Well, and I wear toques a lot during the summer. And yes, that's toque, not a
during the
beanie.
summer.
No, during the winter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because almost winter time. We're getting there.
Okay. Next time I'll have to ask you if you would eat a rock a quarter the size of a billiard ball or shave your head. We'll
Yeah,
keep
come back
reducing
to me
it.
with that one.
We'll keep
We'll see.
reducing it, and I'll figure out exactly the size of that you would eat to save your hair.
I won't go along to this because I want it to be long. But I used to follow this golf page because for those who don't know, I'm big into golf. But there's this one page I followed on Instagram, and it was always every Sunday they would do would you rather polls. And
Okay.
for golfers, one of their least favorite things is downhill putts. And so if at first it started off with would you rather do a 4-foot downhill putt or a 4-foot uphill putt? And naturally everybody's like, I'm taking the uphill because I
Everyone
hate the
said uphill.
downhill ones. And then it just kind of became a running joke along the series. They did every Sunday where it just turned into the most ridiculous things. It was like 4-foot downhill putt or I can't even think of some off top, but just some of the most like outrageous stuff possible. Like,
Was it still golf stuff, or was it like
rob a no, like it'd be like rob a
I
bank
was gonna say like get
or
into a car crash or something.
yeah, like total your car or eat 5 million hot dogs in one like it just and then people would still pick it because it was just kind of a big
That's
running
funny.
joke and so maybe that's what our us eating a rock will turn into.
That's that's good social media management. That's just funny stuff.
You just gotta lean into it.
Um, this is one of them that I think might have a little more debate. Would you rather fight a grizzly bear or fight a silverback gorilla?
Neither. I mean, which would I rather?
Which would you rather?
Oh, fuck. So for this one, I'm just thinking of which one would kill me the quickest. And I
You don't think you
think
don't think you have a chance against either?
no. But I mean, if it's like a
At
full on
least,
fight, like I know they want to fight and they're coming for me, like
yeah,
there's,
yeah. Like it's like a
it's
yeah, it's like a cage match.
yeah. I think probably the silverback gorilla, just because I think that would be the quickest ending, and because I'm assuming if I'm fighting at him, I'm not getting out alive.
Yeah, I mean, though, yeah,
So
those are
whereas I think the
two
grizzly bear,
pretty
I think
tough
that would
ones.
just be like a
Yeah,
slow burn. So I think I would go with silverback gorilla and hope that it's
yeah.
it's quick and painless.
And if you're going for that, I think you would be right. Like gorillas
I
are
think
smart,
yeah.
so like I don't think they're like they wouldn't leave you wounded. I think gorillas would like kill you sooner. I think a grizzly bear could like slash you and leave you there, and like he would just be like hanging out, kind of
Yeah.
still like you just like
And
slowly
start
be
eating
kicking your
on you or
ass.
something. Yeah. Yeah. So I'd go silverback gorilla. And then maybe
What do
I'd
you
win.
think? What do you
Maybe
think
I'd
a
win.
gorilla does? What like everyone's got an opening move for a fight, right? What is a gorilla's? Is he
Maybe just like a big forearm.
is he Yeah, is he punching you? Because like he kind of walks on his leg, but he's not kicking you. Obviously, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I They might
I like to
bite you if
envision
they
like
get
just a
close,
big
but I don't think they
forearm.
lead. I don't think they lead with it. A punch or a forearm. You know what? I could definitely see it. Yeah, I think their opening move would be like they would go for a Superman punch, misjudge the distance, and hit you with like a big forearm.
Yeah. Maybe a big elbow. Just throw the
Yeah,
elbow right at you.
bull hammer. Wade
I,
Barrett
I
could
could see
probably
that.
take a gorilla.
You give it a good fight.
Yeah, I think I would. If I had no weapons, I would go silverback. If I did have weapons and like there was even a slight chance of me living, then I think I would go grizzly bear. Just because the way they would run towards me is more
Yeah.
head first. So like I don't know, if you have like a sharp rock or a spear or something, you might get a lucky like through the eye hole kind of like
Yeah. Yeah. When you
one
yeah, I
hit.
mean weapons, yeah, probably the grizzly bear then. But yeah, if it's just
Wouldn't
like
be
no
fun
like if
either
it's
way.
just hand to hand combat type of style, like yeah, I mean I would just take the silverback and wow, see what
Just
happens.
are you running from him or are you like trying to get one hit? Are you like running your head into his fist to try and like end it as fast as you can?
For me, probably, yeah. I mean, if I knew that like they were pissed off and wanted to just tear me apart, I'd be like, yeah, let's just please make it
Yeah.
quick.
Don't even give him the satisfaction. You just like lean forward and jump into half a front flip and just like break your neck instantly before he gets to
Yeah,
you.
because like if it comes over and just starts dragging me around, like there's no zookeeper coming to
No.
save me in this instance. So I'm not
Do you
lucky
think
enough for that.
do you think you would win a fight with no weapons if it was you and a zookeeper? And the zookeeper has a net.
It depends on how big the zookeeper is, though.
225. He's fit.
No, well, maybe I don't know. But those ones it depends on the situation. Like what with a net though. I mean, the net's not going to do much for them, probably.
They'd
And
have to be
they're
really
actually
good
they're
with
pretty
the net.
skilled with the nets. They're pretty skilled with the nets. Ah, you know what? Yeah, I would take down zookeeper.
Yeah.
I'd steal his net.
Oh, you're
Don't
fighting
know
the
how.
zookeeper.
Sure, why not?
I was thinking you and the zookeeper versus the animal.
Oh, oh, no, man, me and the animal. No, I would just turn heel on the
You're just
zookeeper.
like, yeah, I'd fight a zookeeper with a net.
Yeah, why not?
Uh,
Sorry, I thought you were talking about me fighting a zookeeper. Oh, us on the same team. No, I would just turn heel
oh,
on the zookeeper and leave him there.
that would be a really funny question to ask each time we do something like this. Just like pick a different profession and be like, do you think you could beat somebody who could you beat up an accountant? Would you beat
Oh yeah,
an accountant in a 1v1? Would you beat a plumber?
counting. Yeah, zookeeper. I don't. They're interesting. They're unique people.
Yeah, you have to be
Good
at least a
people though.
little crazy to like go into like the lion's cage.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh would you rather watch your favorite movie in the world 6 times in a row with no breaks or have to watch your least favorite movie twice in a row?
I would do favorite movie 6 times in a row because I don't have necessarily a favorite movie, like one that's above the rest. But I got a
Yeah.
bunch that are all in there, and like I'm thinking, I could pick. Yeah, I could pick any one of them, and like I'm assuming, like that you can go to the bathroom at least, and
Yeah, I'd say you get
like
bathroom
if I'm not
breaks.
just sitting there pissing on myself by
No,
halfway through the first one, or okay, yeah,
unless
I
it's
would do
really
favorite
funny.
movie. I would do favorite movie 6 times, and
Okay. What are some movies that come to mind for that? Cuz I think I would also pick
um,
that.
I mean, I'm a big fan of horror movies, so literally any horror movie that
Okay,
comes
okay.
to mind, I could do.
We need to watch more horror movies together.
Um, yeah, I watch a lot of them. Just a nice feel good classic. I like watching the Goon movies. Those are just fun. You sit around and you just enjoy the shit storm of them. Those are always good ones.
I'm just imagining
Um,
your mental state after sitting there for 11 hours, and for the 6th time, you're watching the scene where they're all trying to shovel the puck in the net and they're all hitting him in the face.
See, I
Like,
think it's one of those ones. It just becomes funnier over time.
it would get funnier every time. Like, you'd
Yeah,
be like pissing yourself laughing at that.
yeah. So yeah, I would definitely do the six though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a gut reaction least favorite movie? I feel like people have some movies they dislike, but like just a least favorite movie that they've seen. I feel like most people don't really have one of those.
Um, I wouldn't say
Because a bad
necessarily
movie
that.
usually leaves no impression, not a negative impression most of the time,
Yeah.
unless it's like
Um.
bad.
Yeah. So, and I know this is a very popular one amongst horror movie fans. Hereditary was
Was your least
not.
favorite?
I and I think it's because of how much
It was hyped up.
people hyped it up. Yeah, like I still thought it
Yeah,
was good, but also like I didn't necessarily think it was like a scary movie. Like, oh, one of the best horror movies of all time. Wasn't really. Like I didn't mind it, but then people also built it up like it was this
yeah.
this great thing. Another one that again I still thought was a decent movie, but I was left very disappointed by it was and I've only seen the movie once, was what's it called? Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that the one? See, like I thought it was decent, but then again, I saw it like 2 weeks after it came out, so people are like, greatest movie of all time. You won't be disappointed. I was like, it was good, but like
it was a very good
it
movie.
wasn't this,
People
film
do
of the
talk
year
about
like
it.
people were hyping up. So I was kind of like
Yeah. Okay.
underwhelmed. I still thought it was good, but like I was like, just didn't live up to the hype that was created around it. But again, like I still thought it was a good movie, but I was disappointed by it because
Yeah.
it didn't meet the expectations that other people kind of set me
Yeah.
up for with it.
Well, I have a movie like that that you actually overhyped me for. That I'll get to in a second. But uh,
Oh man,
my
there's no
gut
way I
react
overhyped the movie.
my gut reaction for least favorite movie. Couple bad movie, just like boring bad come to mind. The Disaster movie, I think, is the biggest one that sticks out to me. I saw it like pretty close to when it came out. It was like fucking 2008. Like it was so long ago, I
Mhm.
remember very little, but, like, even as a kid where, like, that stuff should be funny, I was like, "This fucking sucks." And I think it had, like, bad
Yeah.
acting, I probably on purpose, it's a disaster movie, right? Like, so that one sticks out as really bad. Um, Definitely not, like, my least favorite movie, but one movie that I thought was fine, good, I guess, that I watched specifically on your recommendation. We were rather drunk, so I don't know if you remember that. Um, but I don't even know if I fully remember it, but I had it written down on my phone. Um, but
Here's what the movie is, though.
you recommended to me Spirited Away, and I believe that you said it might be in your top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Were
Um,
you sober when you watched it, though?
yes.
Oh, then you did it wrong then, man. You did it wrong. Yeah,
And
you
it
did
was
it wrong
honestly
then.
it was honestly a fine movie. I didn't mind it, but, and it wasn't just you. I've heard from a lot of people. I actually looked it up on IMDb. It is the highest rated movie, that
It's
animated
yeah,
movie of all time. There is
it's
not a
pretty
single
pop.
animated
Yeah,
movie up above it. So I
yeah.
obviously had very high expectations, and it was good. It was a charming kids movie, um, but didn't do much for me beyond that.
Mhm.
So it really was like just the expectations on that, like you were
Yeah,
saying.
and yeah, and that'll yeah. That's kind of why I
That'll do
think
it.
when people are like hyping up these things, like these shows, these movies, I'm like, I never lean into that too much. I'm like, I just kind of want to go in with no expectations because
Yeah.
expectations just mess with it.
They can mess with it. That's why I'm so worried to watch The Godfather. I've never watched The Godfather, and I expect it to be so good. And like that's the movie. That's like the ubiquitous. Like everyone's like, you got to
Yeah.
watch this. It's so good. Books on how to write stories are made because of this.
Hmm.
And if I
Yeah.
watch it and just go, it was an okay mafia movie, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah. So you're kind of yeah. No, I get that for sure.
Um, but we will get to the next one. We would both watch our favorite movie 6 times. For you, it would be Goon. For me, it would be uh, probably Kung Fu Panda. Um, that was only a half joke answer. I can't think. It probably wouldn't be Kung
Yeah.
Fu Panda, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
fun
I
movie.
know it's up there for you.
Would you rather be 9 feet tall or 3 feet tall?
Um.
Way taller than the regular human, or way shorter?
Hmm. I
And,
feel
I will
like
add the caveat. I don't know if this helps or hurts either side, but I will say for the 3 feet tall, you are just, like, scaled down. You don't have the look of dwarfism.
I would probably do the 3 feet. Um. Just because, like, yeah, there's a lot of like, you can be like probably the greatest NBA player of all time if you're 9 feet tall, right? But there's like so many things you can't do. Like, you can't travel on planes because you're. Well, I mean, maybe you could, but like that would just be such a pain.
Yeah, it would
Cars
be
and
annoying.
I mean beds, like just all that kind of stuff. I feel like
Yeah,
would just be so just tough to deal with on like a just a basic day to day living thing. Whereas at least like, I mean, 3 feet tall is you're still able to do mostly everything and things
yeah.
that you normally can't do. They've kind of found ways that you can do them in. So yeah, I think I would do the 3 feet tall.
I think I would as well. Hearing this one, I really want to make the tall version work, but, like,
Yeah.
you would have to monetize it very quickly. You would have to make some money somehow through being very tall, whether that's, basketball, or that's, you know, um, being in movies, hey,
You could
there's a
probably be the
nine
most
foot tall guy,
iconic
let's get him acting.
wrestler.
Yeah, like something like that. You need to make money fast because your life would get very uncomfortable. Like you'd want your house to have insanely tall doors. You'd want a very long bed, like you said, like all that.
Hmm.
Like you'd want all that stuff. And, you know, you'd want to be able to make those adjustments very quickly. And it just
Yeah.
sounds like a lot.
it just sounds like a lot of work.
All right, 3 feet tall it is.
3 feet tall,
Uh,
gang.
would you rather fight a? This is a classic. Fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
Ooh, do I get weapons?
I think
Do
this
I get
is
the
a
zookeeper on my team?
no. I think this is
It's a solo mission.
solo. If you want, you can
Okay.
have like you can have your choice of clothing. You know that can include maybe some heavier boots. You could have. I'll give you like MMA gloves if you want them, something like that.
I think the
Because like it's hard to tell.
that's
This is like a
yeah.
schoolyard classic one, and it's. I feel like I would have to go with the 100 duck-sized horses.
That's the side I'm leaning
They
towards.
would like kind of gang up on you, but like you can whittle them down with good hits, right? Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
horse-sized duck. I mean, that's scary, but at the same time, what does a duck have to kill you? Even if it's that big, it's not going to hit you with its wings very effectively.
See,
It
yeah.
might kick you. It might do the like flutter wings and kick towards you, and then biting, and that's all it can do. And they
Mhm.
have a very vulnerable neck. If you can get to the neck,
See, so that's kind of the side I was thinking of. Is like when I was trying to think of that one, I was like, you would have to just go for the neck, and
I guess I'm thinking more of a
it's
goose, but
possible.
you could still get it at duck's neck.
You still can. Yeah. Yeah, I'd
Hmm.
probably still go with the horse-sized ducks. I think though.
The 100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just see what
If
happens.
if anything, it sounds more fun of a fight. You know.
Yeah. A little more chaotic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better than
It's
one silverback
it's kind.
gorilla. I'll tell you
Yeah. It's
that.
kind of like it's kind of like Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah. Just train them up and then
Train them
I
in a
don't know.
circle, and then you just run and drop kick like 5 of them, and then you run away for a while again.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it works.
We got one more here, which is: would you rather drink 1 liter of ketchup or drink 1 liter of relish? I was gonna make the second one mustard, but I figured that's rough. I feel like most people would pick ketchup, so I
So I
changed it to
know one
relish.
of my buddies would absolutely choose the ketchup all day. I've never seen anyone more obsessed with ketchup.
He's a fiend for
I
it.
think probably relish. I think actually
I think I agree.
because relish at least it's not like it's got like some solid in it at least.
So you could kind of chew it, like
Yeah,
you're kind of like grossly just like sliding it down your gullet with the ketchup
yeah. So
because you
that's
can't really
you know
chew, but you'd probably be eating an amount that you feel like you should chew.
yeah. So yeah, I think and I mean relish is fun. There's different
Relish
kinds
is
of
fun.
relish too. You can
Well, it's mostly just chopped up pickles and then some
yeah,
extra stuff in there.
yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
I would do the relish. I think that's pretty easy to pick.
And then the last one here, Brundi, like, comment, or subscribe. This one's a three-parter.
All three.